Self, peace, family, peace. Evolve Benton here, the Speaking for Profit coach. I hope you all are amazing. Today, we are going to be talking about why all speakers and consultants should have an online course. So, if you are listening right now, just do me a favor and put hashtag live in the comments. Also, just let me know that you can hear me in the here and now, and in the now and clear. Just put hashtag live in the comments so that I can know that you're here and then that you're in the space. Shouts out to folks being here, being in the building. I really appreciate it. And I am extremely thankful for today and thankful to be here to hold space with y'all, to go live. It's been a while. I haven't went live in a while. I've been traveling the world. I went to Portugal with my amazing partner this summer. I had an opportunity to go to Los Angeles and actually be at one of my first cousins. Black people, we got a lot of cousins, but one of my first cousins' weddings. And I've really had an opportunity to sit back and take some time to really support all of our amazing members, clients, speakers, consultants at Speaking for Profit. So if you're one of our speakers, one of our consultants, one of the folks that we're working with at S for P, just put the word S for P in the comments so that we can know who you are and that you're in the space. But yeah, we've been spending the last few months really dedicated to creating space for our members to grow. And we've had some amazing wins. And I can't wait to share more of them with you all in the next few months. But I just really want to show appreciation for all of our members. And the other thing that we've been working on actually is a course that we're going to be launching about how to create an online course, which is really cool. So I'm excited to get in that conversation with you all today. So for today, right, we're focusing on why you should create an online course. But before we get into that, you know how I am and who I am, right? Evolve Benton, Speaking for Profit coach. And I like to start off all of my conversations with wins, right? Because wins really get us into the momentum of endless possibilities, which we have in our lives. So, one win that I'm going to share with you all is I'm actually relaunching my podcast, Boy Meets Wellness. So, shouts out to Boy Gear. If you would love to go check us out, you can check this out at boygear.com. And what I'll do is I'll actually add that really quickly so that you can check it out and you can know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you can go over to boygear.com, check it out, get some of the gear. And Boy stands for Born Obviously Incredible. And I actually wrote a poem called Boy in my poetry collection, Sir, which is sitting here right by me. And it's all about people who have an incredible journey and who want to share it with the world. So when I first started speaking and consulting, I actually was mainly doing my podcast and going to universities around the country to share my book, to share Sir, to share the poems from there. And what I found was that I met so many incredible people and that I added to my podcast. So if you go to Boy Meets Wellness, you can check out the podcast. And that's something that we're going to be dropping. We're going to be dropping some new merch and we're going to really be focusing on that. So that's one win. One win that I have is that I'm bringing back one of my passion projects, y'all, Boy Year and Boy Meets Wellness, which I'm excited about. The second win that I want to acknowledge for this week is that we are welcoming 3 other amazing students into S4P University. You'll see it on my Facebook or my LinkedIn or my YouTube, wherever you're following or watching this in the near and dear future. But we're welcoming the folks into the space. And I'm just excited to have new members to really support, to flourish with, and to grow with. So those are my wins of the week. What are y'all celebrating? Just share with me. What are you celebrating in the comments? What wins are you celebrating? And then we're going to get into our training for today, which is why, if you're a speaker, a consultant, an expert, you should have an online course. But I'm going to wait and see if we can get a couple of wins in the comments before we move on, because I feel like when we're able to share our wins, we're really able to provide a space to open up the door for abundance. And that's what we want in our lives all the time, right? We want to be able to open up that door. So if you have a win that you want to share, feel free to put it in the comments and I will make sure I share it with the group. Get a little water, y'all. All right. So as y'all are coming up with y'all wins, right? I see one coming in right now from one of our amazing clients, Kyle. Kyle says, meeting with folks and establishing long-term partnerships to enhance the employee experience. Yes, you better come through, Kyle. You better come through and represent. And I love that, right? Long-term partnerships, right? Which really allow us to add sustainability into our business, right? Because that's consistency, but it also allows us to really see our products work and our services work for people. So I love that. My homie Lex Kennedy, what I was just now texting with Lex, one of the amazing folks. If y'all have not followed Lex, go follow Lex. He is one of the people within S4P University that supports our clients with creating reels, and even has supported many of our clients with creating their speaker reels. So Lex says, I just signed my offer letter for my full-time job. All right, bro. I'm so excited for you. Congratulations. That is a big, big deal, right? Especially out of the last 2 years that we've all came out of, really um challenging times when it came to work and finding employment. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I started Speaking for Profit. I was seeing so many of my homies not employed. So I was feeling like this was an opportunity for folks like us to get paid. So thank you, Lex. I'm so excited for you, and I'm excited to celebrate you the next time we're together, fam. All right, one more win, and then we're going to get into the presentation. Makai says, going to see my son this weekend after weeks of working with minimal days off. Yes, you get to see the baby, have some times, right? Have some good time, fam. And I'm so excited for you. Your son is a beautiful soul, and I'm excited that you get to spend more time with them. So now that we've knocked out some wins, we're in the momentum, right, to learn. And I hope you got a pen, got a pencil, got some things that you've written down. This is going to be a talk to you. This ain't going to be no slides, nothing like that, right? Because what we call this opportunity for us to really be able to support one another, right, and to hold space with one another is opportunity for us to learn together, right? And what I want you to know is that creating an online course, right, in particular, is so powerful because it gives you an opportunity to really tap into your expertise and for you to really learn your audience. That is why it's powerful. Now, I know many of you are probably here because you've heard of the side of having an online course. And that's great. Making money is what we are here to do, but being an active service is truly what's going to guide this expertise in this practice, right? So let's talk a little bit about why I believe that all speakers, consultants, change agents, experts, entrepreneurs, social workers, healers, artists, whatever you're doing to add to the planet and you want to name it, why you should have your own online course. So let's tap into that. So, one of the first reasons why I believe that all speakers and consultants should have an online course is that it gives you an opportunity to really expand your business and scale it from small to medium scale, right? Now, I'm not going to say that what you're going to learn from me is going to have you scale into a large business. And when we think about small, large, medium businesses, we're talking about millions and billions of dollars. But scaling your impact is really what an online course allows you to do. So think about this. You get on a call, right, with a particular prospect or organization that wants to work with you. And they say, hey, I want to work with you, but I have a limited budget. Having a course gives you an opportunity to have something that you can leverage. You can say, hey, I understand you have a limited budget right now. Check out my course. You can have them check that out for free. You can have them check it out as a paid opportunity. You can even have them check it out before they even get on a call with you in order to have an introduction to who you are, what you do, and how you serve the world. So it allows you to scale because maybe there's things in your business that you say over and over again, that you say to every client, that you say to every person that walks in and out of the door of your business, that you won't have to say again. It could just be a living video of you that shares that with folks, right? So, the number one reason why I think every expert, every speaker, every consultant should have one is because we already have a talk that we've done probably 100 times or maybe 5 or 10 times that we feel really, really good about and really dedicated to. And it gives us an opportunity to take that talk, put it, record it, and put it in a space where it's going to be able to be shared with the world for years on years and years, right? Similar to YouTube, which I love YouTube. So shout out to all my folks who are watching on YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. As you know, that helps us. But Just like YouTube lives forever, so does an online course, right? The other reason that I think, right, and this is going to be the second reason. Hey, saw you at Trans Tech Summit and felt inspired by your work. Thank you. One of our YouTube subscribers in the building. Thank you so much and shouts out to Trans Tech Summit, an amazing event. If y'all haven't checked it out, please do. So, second reason why I believe that all speakers and consultants should have an online course. We want to get to a place in our businesses and in our lives where we are able to make money in our sleep, right? If you are the person who is always looking up what new passive income you can bring into your life or into your business, just put the word passive into the comment so I can see you. We want money that we can make in our sleeps, right? And what we're doing, and I know because I see all of you who are here at this live session, you all are putting out amazing content. You're going live, you're sharing your story with social media all the time. You are sharing your story with social media or someone all the time. So why wouldn't you have a funnel created for them to be able to buy from you? And what we often do is we create a funnel of to an online store, like a merch store, which is great. Cool. You're selling your t-shirts, you're selling your swag, whatever it may be. But when you send them to an online course, you can take them on a journey with you, which means that when it's an opportunity for you to sell maybe a larger offer, or for you to host a retreat, or for you to put on an event, whatever it is where you want that person to commit to a larger payment, they've already gotten an experience from you. An online course is an experience. It's different than just wearing the merch and just saying that you're connected to the brand. They get to hear your voice. They get to hear your tools. They get to know your pillars to that success and to that path. And that's going to take them on a journey where they trust you and want to commit to working with you on a longer basis, which is the ultimate goal. Our ultimate goal is not to serve everyone. Our ultimate goal is to find our people and serve them as at a higher level. And what a course lets them know is a little bit about who you are, what you do, and how you can support them on that. Right. So that's the other reason why I think it's money that we can literally make in our sleep. Right. We can make the money in our sleep. I love that when I wake up in the morning and I go to my PayPal or I go to my Stripe and I'm like, damn, like that came in and I was resting. We deserve to make money while we rest. We deserve our abundance to be easeful as possible, right? So that's the second reason. It allows us to do that. Ah, someone else from Trans Tech Summit. Yep. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Trans Tech Summit is an amazing event, y'all. If y'all have not checked it out, even if you don't go, maybe you on here like, I'm not trans, that's not for me. Cool. Go and support and donate to that organization because they are amazing and they are powerful. So let's get into the third reason, right? Why? And let me pull back up my notes because y'all know I get to preach and I get to talk and then I get to forget. And so it also is something that allows for little startup cost. Launching an online course. When I started speaking for profit, I launched my online course, but it was a program as well, right? And it still is. It's a program, it's an experience. Like I told you, your course is an experience. When I started that, I didn't have a lot of money. And all I needed was my website, my content, and an offer that was going to wow the people that wanted to work with me. So it's low startup cost. You don't have to have a lot of money. And what we're going to be doing, right, is taking you on a journey. If you decide to join us at Course to Profit, which is a 6-week experience that we're putting on in August through September. And this is a free experience, y'all. So if you look at the comments or the description of this video, you'll see the link where you can go on and apply for that. And I'll be sure to put in the comment of this video. But on this 6-week journey, we are going to support you in doing this for damn near free. You're going to be able to sign up with Kajabi, which is the system that we love to use. And you're going to be able to use that for 3 months for under $100. 3 months of access, which means that if you're selling your course, which I'm going to suggest, I know a lot of y'all got questions like, how much should I price this thing? Nothing lower than $297. Then that means that you'll make your money back for Kajabi and you'll get the information for free to do it over and over again. So we want to show you how to do this low startup cost, something really simple. It doesn't cost you a lot of money. And because I've had such an abundant year and August is my birthday month, for me, being able to provide you all with an opportunity, which is going to be course to profit, is what we're going to do. But that's the other reason why it's important for you as a speaker, consultant, an expert, an artist, whatever you want to call yourself, to have an online course. It doesn't cost that much money for you to get started. And a lot of people, what they want is they want to start their online course and then they want to share it one time on social media. And then they feel like, oh, okay, no one bought it, so I need to give up. When the real thing is we want to create the course one time and we want to make it a part of our promotional process as we continue to share content, because your audience is going to continue to grow as you share more amazing content on all of the social media. As you go to events and you be outside with people and you tell them, go follow me. When they go follow you, they can check out your content and be led to that course. So even if you put out the course, right, and no one buys, or maybe only two people buy, that funnel is still there for them. Low cost, created one time, and you get paid over and over again. And I've been able to see myself do that, right? I will show y'all the Carfax of that at some point. I'm not a person who likes to share a lot about money because it's not just about that for me, but it has been a stream of income that has kept Speaking for Profit moving and kept it consistent, right? So I know it works and I know it's something you could do. So let's talk about the other reason why online courses are a must. And I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy. So I want y'all to know that this is not a fear conversation. This is a keep it real. Because I want to keep it real with y'all, because when I am on an island, I want to be with my homies. When I'm doing good financially, I want to be with my homies. I don't want to be by myself. So I'm gonna tell y'all this secret, right? And it's not a secret because we know it's written on the wall. In fact, they'll be talking about this tomorrow. This is dated on or Friday. They'll be talking about this, the big R. We're going into, or we are in, a recession, right? That's where we're at right now on an economical side, which means that spending is going to shift for consumers. We're already seeing it, right? If you follow any financial industry, you've probably seen that they're talking about all the big companies. All the big companies are having to report their earnings of what they made this year. Netflix lost over 900,000 subscribers. That's a lot of people. And the reason they lost them is because people are looking at inflation and they looking at these gas prices and they're like, bruh, am I going to get gas or am I going Netflix? And you got to get gas to get to work, right? So you're going to let go of Netflix. But what that means is that consumers might not spend on the things that they spent before. And you having multiple streams of income is going to be important. So the course allows you, right, to have that other stream of income. If you got two streams of income, you doing all right. If you got one stream, we know you near broke, because we've seen what happened during COVID. They did not care about us or people who look like us. We're the ones who lost our jobs and our opportunities first. So we want to be in a position to have multiple streams of income. And what I seen during COVID, which was amazing, that's when I launched my business. That's when people were saying, Evolve, I'm tired of this job. I left this job. This job laid me off. I'm on unemployment, but I want to invest in you so that you can help me build agency and independence in my business. And they invested and they're doing amazing things right now. So, what I want to say is that often what happens when there's a recession for folks like us, or folks who are like me, I don't know, there could be amazing people who are watching this that maybe this isn't your experience. But my experience as a Black person growing up in South Central, right, is that people start to clutch their pearls, get scared, and not put that thing out there that needs to be out there. So this is not the time to go in your head and say, it's a recession, I shouldn't start my business. It's a recession, I shouldn't put my online course out there. You should do all of those things and you should double down on it, because the folks out there that trust you, that love you, and that value your brand, they're going to need that medicine. And it's up to you to be responsible enough to give them that medicine. And that medicine is in your online course, right? So that's the other reason we have an economic winter upon us. So this is going to be a moment where a lot of people are going to need your words, your tools, your outcomes. And I want to be on that journey with you, right? Which is why we are doing Course to Profit, our 6-week incubator. It's going to give you an opportunity to work with me and my team, build out your online course, and it's free. All you got to do is sign up for our preferred partner, which is Kajabi, right? For 3 months, $99. Get in there and you'll be able to do it. So once you sign up, great. You get your course going. Cool. What's the other reason why you should have your course, right? As a speaker or as a consultant. And that is because your health and wellness is important. That's the other reason why. Speaking and consulting is powerful, y'all. And somebody said, wow, they didn't know that. I don't think they knew that about probably Netflix. Yeah. Go look up the stuff, y'all. I'll be in it. I'm a nerd. I'm in a lot of conversations. So your health and wellness as a speaker or consultant is so important. I know a lot of the folks who follow me are LGBT folks, are Black folks, brown folks, are folks who are doing diversity, equity, inclusion, labor. We're not even going to call it work, labor in their workplace. And these things that we're speaking about, right, are really, really emotionally laboring. So having an online course gives you an opportunity as a business owner to say, hey, boo, I'm going to step back. I'm not going to do live trainings for a couple of months. I'm going to take a quarter off. I'm going to take a month off. I'm going to take a couple of weeks off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to promote, or my team's going to promote, if you have a team, my online course. And that's the way we're going to make money and sustain for the next few weeks while I'm not out speaking, consulting, and holding space for folks. We have to have things that can make money for us and that allow us an opportunity to be able to rest and take care of ourselves. It's it's super duper important, and it's super duper worth it for you as a business owner. This person says only one stream of income means one has limited options as opposed to having multiple revenue streams, which means one has plan B, C's, and even D if it dries up. Exactly. Exactly. We want to have multiple ways to be able to secure the bag, right? Because the bag is important to us because it helps us sustain, it helps us rest, and helps us give back to the people that we love and that we trust. So the last reason, and not last, because there's many reasons that you should have, right? And we talked about several of them today. But the last reason that I want to discuss with you today on why, if you're a speaker, consultant, change agent, healer, therapist, whatever you identify as, you should have an online course, right? Is because it gives you agency to give people who might not know you an introduction. So one thing that bothers me, I don't know about y'all, because I've been around for a while. Y'all know that, right? Like I've been around for a while. I might look young, but I'm old, man. I still get carded. And I'm like, yo, I'm old. I'm like in my 30s. I'm old. I'm not old like old, but I'm old as in like I should be treated like an adult old. But y'all know black don't crack. So, anyways, I can go on a tangent about that as well. What I'm saying is sometimes people don't know who we are, right? We go into space, we might go to a meeting, we might be at a conference, we might be at different things. People don't know who we are. I have leveraged trainings and courses that I've done to introduce some of you to who I am. And that's a part of it. When you have an online course, you can create that as an introduction for people to get to know who you are. So if you're a speaker or a consultant and someone's like, hey, I want to bring you in, but I want to see your speaker's reel, you can send them a speaker's reel, but at the bottom of that, it could say, feel free to also check out my online course. And that gives them an opportunity to really take a deep dive into your curriculum, which makes them know you're about business, which means that you can even charge more for that back end speaking engagement, right? So these are the reasons. And if you're just joining us, because I see some people are coming on now, please rewind and watch the rest of the video so you can understand what we were discussing today. These are the reasons why I personally think that having an online course is so important right now. Now, when we're building our online course, we don't want to take our leg off of our other business. So this is why we created Course to Profit, right? 6 weeks for you to work with us, learn with us, connect with us, and do this while you keep your pace on your current business and sustain that. So if you're interested, right, in joining us and you want to create your own online course, just do me a favor and put the word online in the comments, I'll reach out to you and send you that link. It's also in the link of the description of this video, whether you're watching us on Facebook, shout out to all the Facebook homies, YouTube, LinkedIn, wherever you may be watching this. But just put the word online in the comments. I will be sure to send that to you. Like I said, it's free. The only thing that you have to do is sign up for that trial period with our preferred partner. And once that trial's over, if you don't want to pay for it no more, I'm cool with that. You can go on and use the thing you want to do. But we're using one system, one strategy, because simplicity is what is going to make you your money. Simplicity is what's going to make you your profit. You consistently putting out new things and doing new things every day and getting into that shiny thing syndrome is not what's going to build wealth for you, right? So we're going to use one system, which is going to use Kajabi. The reason I love Kajabi is because it gives you an opportunity to really dive into building your online business. It allows you to email your prospects. It allows them to pay it. It gives you a website that you can share your course on. You can add a podcast on there if you want to create one of those. It's an all-in-one device. So when I tell you that it's a powerhouse, I mean it. It's what I've used. It's what I live by. So we're going to use one system, right? We're going to use one strategy, and we're going to create an online course. The goal of this is to create and sell your online course in 6 weeks. So for you to have the plan of how you're going to market this thing, how you're going to put it out, who you're going to share it with, and what type of money you're going to make. So what I'm going to do for you is next week, I'm going to do another training next Wednesday. So come back through, same time, 5 o'clock, right? I'll be there. And what we're going to talk a little bit about is the mechanics behind getting paid for your online course, right? How much do you charge, right? What should you be expecting? How do you make sure that you get the same amount every month? We'll talk a little bit about numbers next week, right? So meet me here next Wednesday at 5 p.m. and we're going to have another conversation as well. If you're interested, like I said, in joining us on our 6-week journey, we're going to be starting August 17th and we'll be doing it for 6 weeks. The course is called Course to Profit. It's going to be a live course facilitated by me. You'll have a monthly Q&A, not a monthly. You'll have a weekly Q&A with me as well, where you'll be able to ask questions. They will be live. We'll be in a Zoom room. We're not going to be in this little box. You'll have an opportunity to connect with me and my team. Then just put the word online into the comments and we'll be sure to reach out to you so that we can connect. So in closing, as all speakers and consultants say, having an online course as a speaker, as a consultant, as a change agent is going to be the thing that's going to save your business. It's going to be the thing that you can turn to when you're burnt out. And it's going to be the thing that allows you to make money in your sleep. There's so many paths of abundance for this for you. And I know that some of you are at the point where maybe you want to only make an extra $1,000, or maybe you want to make an extra $100,000 so that you can buy your parents a home. Whatever it may be, this could be one of those streams that allow you to have that freedom. And I would be honored to work with you. So again, I'm Evolve Benton, the Speaking for Profit coach. I will be back next week. And before I go, what I want to say is this. If you want to get more free trainings like this one, and it was amazing for you, right? You want to get more free trainings. You're like, Evolve, I want to learn more. Let's do it. Just do me a favor. Text me the word speak to 323-405-9492, and we will send you over a free training on how to get paid to speak. So just simply text the word speak to 323-405-9492, and we'll send that over to you. I appreciate y'all being here, showing up live. I hope that you'll show up next week so we can talk a little bit about numbers. And what I'll do next week is I'll make sure that we also have some time for us to talk a little bit and have some Q&A, because I know that you all love to ask questions, tap in, and dive deep. So again, put the word online in the comments if you want to be connected to Course to Profit. And until next time, I'm going to see you later, and peace.